Hello, everybody. I'll give it time for people to log on. So, they say Pastor Coates is going to be released. I got an email from John Carpe. I know people were shooting live, so I was stuck in my practical for my course. I couldn't respond, but it really is a question of constitutionalism and international law. Really problematic problems of our federal constitution, clearly visible now on the world stage. The damage to the Michaels case and China is irreparable, regardless of, oops, let's go back and let's fix this. The damage is done for the Michaels. Mark my words. We have now lost any ability to see USA and Russia help Canada in any meaningful way with China negotiations. The Pastor Coates has now given full power to China to do whatever they like, and there is not a world power that can come to the defense of the Michaels. Damage done, everybody. I can promise you this. I don't need to be a lawyer, as a lot of you today got to sit in on provincial constitutionalism with Richard Albert. Big shout out to Betty Stedler and Corey McFadden for getting out there, putting yourself forward. I'm sure there's going to be a YouTube video where you're going to get to review this. I would have liked to do more, guys. I'm in nuclear. I'm in training. I couldn't go on to any kind of stage. You'll all see that. I got to thank Ottawa, University of Ottawa, Mark, and I got to thank Richard Albert for putting on such a beautiful presentation. If you guys don't all see it, I can even expand onto much more than that on independence. The city of Montreal, absolutely. Toronto, there's other major municipalities really wishing to explore this. City councils, I'm all over it. I've been on to this for several years. I can go into even more. It was nice to hear the Canadian Constitutionalist Party mentioned. And yes, we absolutely are going to explore federal, provincial, and provinces who wish to go nation. We're going to explore all three. We're going to make sure every Canadian has that option. You just got to see Canada's best of the best. It's going to spread through like wildfire now. And it was great that the U of Texas hosted that for all of us. Don't be scared. It's the politicians who are going to be absolutely scared. Look for me next weekend on Freedom Day at Ottawa, right there at the Parliament. I'm going to be suit and tie. I'm going to go live for everybody, as well as you'll see that all videoed. I'm going to get up on the mic, and I'm going to give a tremendous presentation for all Canadians, all those wanting to know charter rights and freedoms, Big C codification, something Canada is very limited with, provinces not even in existence. You heard from Canada's best of the best, can be done. There was even a cost associated with that, $10 million, the cost of a referendum. Imagine giving you, the people, codified rights, $10 million. You lose tens upon tens of billions just for the province of Alberta. Every year you don't codify, tens and tens of billions of dollars thrown away to the foreign interest without codification. $10 million. And that's utilizing government. We have the best of the best worldwide. And imagine every minority group. I will be bringing this forward. Going further, World Constitutionalism Day, August 1st. Guess who's been invited to help plan that? Yours truly, along with some of the greatest constitutional experts in the world. There's a website. I've already got the hashtag. Look forward to the hashtags, which I think post this video, I will be placing that new hashtag. Anyone looking at constitutionalism and codification on how to govern, this is where it's going to be at. And I told you this year would be the year that I'm out sprinting, and it's going to come. I'm going to blow through all the political parties. You, the people, are going to get your strength. If there were any doubts before, for all those in attendance today, don't have any doubts. The best of the best are on this. This was just a small, tiny little taste of what can be done with the greatest minds just in Canada. And we're not even there yet. There's more. I'm going to the University of Ottawa. I'm going to the University of Toronto. I'm going to Ryerson, and I'm going to Montreal. That is going to happen. I've taken this job to give myself the ability to do that for all Canadians. There's not going to be any major cost associated to any of you. It's going to be what politics is supposed to be for all political parties. And you, the people, as you come on this miraculous journey with me and these ultimate gifts for all of you at no cost, nothing but your heart and your soul. What politics is supposed to really be about. We're going to put tremendous pressure on every politician or would-be politician through every major political party. We're going to get the will of the people. We're going to get this done. And any premier who doesn't want to play ball or federal political party who doesn't want to play ball is going to get buried by absolute experts worldwide. Where are the politicians and media going to go when they have no reference to any expert? Because I have all the experts. Every single one published, best of the best, to give you the truth, and in every major language worldwide. I do have again, I'm going to repeat this. I do have to get to the First Nations right across Canada. It's going to take me a year. I have not forgotten my promise, and I have the heart and the duty to get it done for First Nations. It's going to happen. I need those legal experts. Don't be afraid. We're going to go out on world powers. We're going to have that protection, and I will have the vehicle as every day I continue to sign up more and more out east here. I need Quebecois. There's restrictions in place limiting my ability. I'm going to reach out and try to find Quebecois. I would love to get to Montreal. I need that, but the reality is I can't utilize the hotel system as an Albertan with an Alberta driver's license. I'm in Ontario Nuclear, essential to Ontario. I can't just jump over to Montreal or into Quebec. I'm liable to get myself locked down. So if there's people out there, or you know of Quebecois in the Montreal area or Quebec City who could volunteer to put me up, that's what I need. And you know what? I can get there. I can get there, and I can present, and we can get the Quebec narrative going. That's what I need. I need Canadians to come together and help me out. I can help you, but you got to help me too. I didn't make this system. I'm just trying to right the gross wrong that we're seeing all around us as the government caves on Pastor Coates. But guess what? Again, the damage to the Michaels is already done. There's no coming back from it. This is the problem with the broken constitutional system. Politicians are not experts. Clearly, that's proven. If anything, COVID did was highlight just how badly administered our Constitution is in Canada. Too much little c, not enough big C. And the best of the best, there's going to be debates, there's going to be people saying no, but then you have to look at where are they sitting here. Are they sitting in that elite status? Are they the first-class citizen making all the money? Because I promise you, when you get into economics, that's the case in Canada. I have to utilize the United States of America for a large portion of the work I do on constitutionalism and absolutely in economics. I'm seeing the legal side move, and I love it. And they're seeing the validity in the work I'm doing, and I hope we can get this out. I think we can. And again, for all of you who participated today, told you so, pretty exciting. Get ready for more hashtags, more websites, and have a look at the Americans we have on board with this. They're absolutely going to be proud to share the knowledge and work they've done worldwide to educate as many Canadians that want that education. And it's going to be free, everybody, as free as I can make it. If there's situations where I can't, I'll deal with it. The website will come. We need the registry. I didn't make the federal Canadian system the first-class system. I'm a third-class citizen. I'm not first-class defined. I'm not a famous Canadian, and I'm definitely not a friend of any prime minister now or in the past. So I need you all to trust me, get the word out, meet people, sign the registration sheets. I need multiple provinces. I have the blessed fortune of having so many of my brothers and sisters from all over Canada signing me up. But we want people from every province. The initial registration, once that's in, I can get all of these things done. It's backwards from the provincial system. I don't want to get caught in a case where the media can turn around and say he's lying. I never want to be caught like that. I'm crossing all my T's, dotting my I's, getting it done. We're very, very close, but I need the numbers in other provinces. Alberta's more than fed what I need, but we need all the provinces. And I am missing Quebec and missing PEI. Those I believe I can get to and get done. I just can't get it done in the time frame I want for Quebec unless Quebecois come forward to put me up. That's the only way I can get in with the restrictions the way they are now. I can't do the hotel, or I'm going to place myself in jeopardy of my job here, as I'm likely to get locked down in the province of Quebec. So get the message out, share. For all of you, again, who joined today, wasn't that fabulous? Wasn't it everything I said it was? And there's more. There's so very, very much more. We're just skimming the surface. Wait till World Constitutionalism Day, and you're going to see the CCP, Canadian Constitutionalist Party, endorsing world constitutionalism. Our logo will be in that brand and on that website with the world experts. And there's Americans, they need help to protect their Constitution. Corey, you made a point. How come we don't have these documents? And it's the opposite. The Americans are trying to keep all these world documents and all history in a museum right now. They're asking for donations to save the very oldest of old constitutions. Can you believe it? The little C of Canada versus the big C of the United States. I'm not saying we have to adopt the system, but take their strengths. That's what this is, a macrochet of the entire world. And you Canadians get to look at it and get to decide for yourselves. That's what we're going to pressure going forward. This is the great vehicle, the CCP, to protect all these academics. So there's a registered legal political party to protect each and every one of them, as well as all of you. That's what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I've done the work, and you can all find the benefit of it. Regardless, Liberal, Conservative, NDP, Green, any party, PPC, Maverick, it won't matter. Unless we have these protections for the people in place, none of their narratives are ever going to work, because they will be usurped by the absolute colonialism. I know we can get this done. We just need to reach the masses. It starts as a third-class citizen saying to you, I am not famous. I'm not first class, and I'm definitely not a friend of the Prime Minister. I need you all to put some faith in me that I'm going to do what I say. And I gave you a little taste of what CCP is today and what it will be. It's going to come. Have faith. You've got to help me get there. Reach out, get a signature sheet. Meet me in Ottawa next weekend. You want to meet up in Toronto? Do it. I have people in Edmonton, all over Alberta, doing signature sheets. I wish I had that. There's some, I think, in southern Saskatchewan. There's some people doing it. This is going to change Canada for the better. The problems of absolute autocracy and unaccountability of small c is what we're trying to deal with. We're not saying get rid of small c. We just want to codify how to govern. Big C. We can still have little c. You, the people, decide on all that. When presented with all the other nations of the world that went through this, what worked, what didn't, failures, and learn. Learn from the best of the best, as I have. Now you're going to get that in real presentation. This is just the beginning. Thanks all. Share, share, share. Don't be scared. Get active. Share it all your friends. It's people that make the difference. And that's what this party is going to do. It's going to strengthen each and every one of you. Thanks. Goodbye now.